measurement problem. I can solve a multi-step problem that includes measurement conversion. Step it out. Number 1. Brine is used to marinate a turkey before cooking. To make the brine, 16 cups of water are boiled with spices. After boiling, half of the original water is left. Another 3 quarts of water are added before pouring the mixture over the turkey. How many gallons of brine are poured over the turkey? So first we need to find the amount of water that is left after boiling. So we're going from 16 cups, and then are we and then what do we go to? So what are we going to divide, or what are we going to do? We're going to divide by what? No, by 2. Divided by 2 equals 8 cups, right? Okay, so add the additional 3 quarts to brine. How many quarts of brine are there? Okay, so we need to do what? The 8 cups plus the 3. Would be 3 quarts. So, well, 8 cups plus 3 quarts, right? Let's go ahead and put that that's what we're adding together. Okay. Then how many cups are in a quart? 4. 2. 4. Sorry, babe. Okay. Because in your big gallon G, you have your Q's, right? And inside your Q's, you have 2 P's. And inside each P, there's 2 cups. And so inside the Q, there's what? 4 cups. So we would take 8 divided by 4 equals what? 2. So that's 2 quarts. So 8 cups is equivalent to 2 quarts plus 3 quarts equals 5 quarts. So we have a total of 5 quarts for our liquid, right? Okay, convert the number of quarts of brine to a number of gallons. So 1 gallon equals how many quarts? Equals 4 quarts. So we would take 1 gallon. What do we have to do? 5 divided by what? 4. So 5 divided by 4 equals 5 over 4, which equals 1 and 1/4. So 1 and 1/4 gallon. Step it out. Number 2. Before the turkey is put in the oven, it is tied with twine. A length of 150 centimeters is tied around the body of the turkey. 3 lengths of 160 millimeters each are used to tie the legs together in each of the 2 wings. A new roll of twine has 10 meters of twine. If you use a new roll to tie the turkey, how many meters of twine are left on the roll? Okay, so 150 is used to tie around the body, right? 3 160 milliliters is used to tie the legs together. They want to know, and then you use a new roll that's 10 meters, how many meters of twine are left on the roll. So write an expression for the total amount of twine used to tie the turkey. So first of all, we're going to do what? 150 centimeters. So real quick, we could do 150 centimeters plus 3 times 160 millimeters, right, equals our total, right? Okay, now we would have 150 centimeters plus what's 3 times 160? So 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 6 is 18. Put the 8, carry the 1. 3 times 1 is, plus 1 is, so 480 millimeters. How many millimeters are in a centimeter? 10, right? Okay, so, actually, why don't you guys get out your math folders real quick? All right, so 1 centimeter equals how many millimeters? 10. So 10 millimeters. So are you going from larger to smaller or smaller to larger on this 480? Smaller to larger. So we're going to divide by 10, and so we're going to loop over 1. So now this becomes 150 centimeters plus 48 centimeters, which now gives us what? 198 centimeters. Okay. Now, though, they're using this out of meters, right? Okay. So, we have to convert the centimeters to what? Meters, right? Okay. So, 1 meter equals how many centimeters? 100. Okay. So, am I going from a larger to smaller or smaller to larger? Smaller to larger. So, I'm going to divide by 100. So, I'm going to loop that 2 places, right? So now this is now equivalent to 1 98/100 of a meter. So now my expression is going to be what? 10 minus 1 98/100, right? Because it's 10 meters minus 1 98/100 of a meter. Okay, so I'm going to come down here and I'm going to take 10, but I need to have 2 places to hold my spot to the hundreds, right? Okay, minus 1 98/100. So bring my decimal straight down. This becomes a 10, a 9, a 9, and a 0. So 2, 0, 8. So 8 and 200 meter would be left on the roll after tying up the turkey. Check understanding. Number 1, a briny recipe calls for 475 milliliters of water for every 2 kilograms of turkey. If a turkey weighs 8 kilograms, how many liters of water is needed? So first of all, this for every 2 kilograms, and if the turkey weighs 8 kilograms, how many liters is needed? So first of all, we need to figure out 8 divided by 2 equals what? 4. So they would have to take the 475 times what? 4. So 475 times 4. 0, carry the 2. 4 times 7 is 28, plus 2 is 30, put the 0, carry the 3. 4 times 4 is, plus 3 is, okay, and then this is milliliters, right? So 1 liter equals how many milliliters? 1,000. So 1,000 milliliters. So am I going from larger to smaller or smaller to larger? Smaller to larger. So because we want to go from milliliters to liters. Okay, so what do? We're going from smaller to larger, right, guys? A smaller unit to a larger unit. So we're dividing, and so that means we're going to loop over 1, 2, 3 places. So our answer is 1 9/10 liters. Number 2, Sammy walks from the picnic area to the lake and back. The distance from the picnic area to the lake is 1 3 kilometers. When she gets to the lake, she walks around the lake 3 times. The distance around the lake is 685 meters. How many kilometers does Sammy walk? So she walks from the picnic area to the lake and back. The distance from the picnic area to the lake is what? Okay, but then she comes to it and back, right? Okay, so we need to take 1.3 times 2, which gives us 2.6, right? Kilometers. So we need to use that. Then when she gets to the lake, she walks around it 3 times, and that distance is 685 meters. So now what do I need to do? 85 times 3. So 5, carry the 1. 3 times 8 is 24 plus 1 is, put the 5, carry the 2. 3 times 6 is, plus 2 is 20. And then this is in meters, right? So when you guys are working these multi-step problems, you need to make sure that you guys have labels on it as you're working it, okay? So that when you're not just, or when you're working it, you're not just putting down numbers and then forgetting that some of them don't match up in labels, okay? Now, they want to know the answer in kilometers. So how many kilometers does Sammy walk? So it'd be easiest to convert our second one to kilometers, right, before we add them together, okay? So 1 kilometer equals how many meters? 200. Think of your boxes, guys. King Hector drank many large glasses of dark chocolate milk. So King is at the very front, right? Many is in the middle, so those are how many boxes apart? 3. So 1,000 meters. So I need to do what? Leave my decimal to the left 3 places. So now I'm going to be adding 2.6 plus 2.055. And then I can put a couple zeros here to hold my spot, correct? So I need to drop down my decimal. So 5,564. So my answer is 4 and 655 thousandths of a kilometer. Okay, on your own, number 3. Paula has several cartons of milk. She has 2 1-cup cartons, one 1-pint carton, and 3 1-quart cartons. Will Paula be able to use her cartons of milk to completely fill 1 gallon? Okay, so how many cups are in a gallon, guys? 16, right? So this would be 2/16. So this would be 2/16, right? Okay, plus how many pints are in a gallon? How many pints are in a gallon? 8. Okay, so this would be 1/8 plus how many quarts are in a gallon? Okay, so 3/4. Okay, so I need to get a common denominator. So what's my common denominator? Well, this could technically be 1/8, right? So we could do 8. So 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 6/8 equals what? 8/8. So would it be possible to get it? Yes. So yes, exactly what?